Mega.
What's your name? Who you wrestling with?
MC Dub, and this is the Mega Champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here at Raise the Roof for the NWA Women's Heavyweight Championship. Joseline Navarro challenges Jazz, of all people.
This match has been hyped up since the announcement came down that it was for the NWA World Women's Championship.
I am surprised to see Jazz here in Mega Championship Wrestling. I haven't seen her really much of it anywhere. I know obviously she's NWA champion. She's busy with that, and clearly she is busy lifting heavy things because she is ripped. I would imagine Joseline has done her homework on Jazz. Probably a little bit of a feeling out process here. Jazz, of course, probably doesn't know and certainly doesn't care who Joseline Navarro is. She's just here to defend her championship.
In the last year, Joseline Navarro has done some great stuff, so this matchup is huge for her.
Well, she's earned it. I mean, she's earned the chance at this championship. I don't think anyone's going to deny that. Still, the nerves have to kick in. She's going to realize at some point what moment she's in. You know, she's in there with one of the all-time greats, and at some point, you're going to wonder if that's going to get into her head and maybe cost her shot at this championship.
In this matchup, Joseline's not going to outpower her. She's got to out speed, agility, technique.
Well, sure. I mean, that's true. Obviously, as I said before, Jazz is just in amazing shape. She's always has been, but it just seems to be getting better and better. Not to take anything away from Joseline, but I mean, Jazz is the real deal. I mean, I got to think the majority of the WWEF, whatever you want to say, women's roster was afraid of Jazz with good reason.
And I'd probably bet money Joseline growing up was a fan of Jazz.
Probably, that's what I'm saying. None of us in this building know what a huge moment this is for her. And it's going to be interesting to see if she can hold it together. Jazz looking to take advantage, use that power, use her speed against her almost. Good snapmare, that's it. She's going to use that weight, going to use that power to lean on Joseline.
Joseline's got to feed off the crowd here. She is the local, she is the hometown.
Jazz is going to work her down. She's going to make her use her wind, support both of their body weights. It's classic technical wrestling right there from Jazz.
Still working the neck.
She's going to keep that weight on Joseline. Make her carry Jazz's weight while she's on the ground. Got that arm hooked, got that locked in, cranking back on that neck, floats over to cover, only two. Jazz just let you, even before I could say it, Jazz said, I'm going to let you up. Little mind games played by Jazz there.
But to help Joseline for this match leading up to some of her competitors, she was in there with like Jackson Stone, Mega Champ. Mm-hmm. And I think that might have helped Joseline prepare for this matchup because of the power that Shogun can bring.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a little bit. It might be a different animal here, but what's happening right now is she's just getting out-quicked. Almost looks like turning that into a Rings of Saturn there momentarily, but she's just going to maintain that wrist lock there and kind of grind that knee into Joseline's shoulder, just looking to wear her down. It's early in the match. She's just looking to wear her down, trying to catch her with a flash pin there maybe.
Jazz knows every secret there is inside that squared circle.
Yeah, and she's going to show them all, and she's going to see if Joseline knows them. And if Joseline doesn't know them, she's going to hurt her.
Back to a lockup. There's that little fire from Joseline as she works Jazz back in the corner and keeps working on the midsection.
Interesting somersault there, followed up right into there with a lariat, right to the eyes.
Yeah. And there's one of those secrets or one of those tools she brings to the matchup.
Nothing a good poke to the eye can't stop. Now she's right back to that neck, cranking on that neck, cranking on that shoulder. And she's got until 5. That's kind of been the theme of the evening here.
The neck and the shoulders, the lower back.
Yeah. Just driving her into that apron. Nice elbow there across the back of the neck from Jazz. Beautiful. Again, working it in sequence there. Drop her throat across the apron, elbow across the back of the neck.
Right now, Jazz is doing what you should always do. Pick a limb and start working your way through.
Jazz is, quite frankly, doing whatever she wants right now. And that doesn't bode well for Joseline's chances as we go on in this match. But Jazz pretty much has been in control this entire time. Joseline hasn't mounted much of any offense.
Except for those little spurts.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just catching her by surprise a little bit. She's right back in control. Hard forearms right across the back, weakening the back, keeping her shoulder hooked as well, keeping her open, and just wearing her down.
Joseline just needs to get that second, third, fourth wind and try to get something going, some kind of offense to knock Jazz off her feet. Quick roll up.
At this point, that's probably what it's going to take. It's probably going to take a roll-up. It's going to take a small package. She's going to have to catch Jazz by surprise. Because Jazz is just teaching her a lesson right now. As she should, because she is the NWA Women's Champion.
Is there anything Joseline can pull out that Jazz hasn't seen inside the ring?
That Jazz hasn't seen? No, probably not. And like I said, it's going to have to be something that just catches her by surprise. It's going to have to be a roll through crossbody. It's going to have to be a sunset flip. It's going to have to be something like that, a schoolboy perhaps. I mean, Joseline it's not that she's just not mounting any offense. She's just not fighting back. I don't know if she's given up. There just doesn't seem to be much fight in Joseline at this point.
And there's that little spurt of offense. Up and over, but she catches herself.
Thought she was going to go for a hot shot there across that top rope.
And this is the best thing for Joseline to do, stay outside for at least a couple seconds and get some
She
wind
should,
in.
but she's getting right back in. I mean, I would take, you got 10 seconds out there. I would take 9.5 to catch my breath and rethink what I'm doing. Looks like she's trying to mount some offense here. Got a couple shots to the ribs there, looking for a suplex. Can't quite get her up. There it is. There she got her.
And at this point, Joseline needs to stay on her. Don't give Jazz any time to breathe.
Jazz barely got that shoulder up. 2 7/8 almost. Barely got it up. Joseline doing the right thing, following up with some forearms. And a kick to the gut. Now shoots her off. Quick reverse there by Jazz. It's like got her up for perhaps a backbreaker or a side slam. Side slam there from Jazz, planting her in the middle of the ring. Just a 2. Joseline had a little momentum there for a second. Probably carried her to be able to kick out on that big side slam from Jazz. Jazz looking to methodically take her apart again.
And if anybody knows Joseline, she is a fighter inside the ring. She does not stay down. The reason why she is a former Fighting Spirit champion.
But Jazz is just raining knees down upon her at this point of the match. Shoots her off hard into the corner, looking to set up charges in. Joseline out of the way. There's that roll-up I mentioned earlier. Just a 2 count. Just a 2 count from that schoolboy. Joseline now. Nice cradle there.
2 count.
Nice cradle pin attempt there by Joseline. She's got to stay on top of her now. She's got to. Her best bet would be to keep going for those flash pins, I think. But she's going to try to outpower Jazz right now.
Which, how will that work with her neck being worked on, her lower back being worked on?
If that's what you want to worry about right there, when she goes to pick her up off her feet. Obviously, she was able to give her that flapjack right there. But if you're going to hold her up or you're going to do any kind of a suplex or a slam, that's when the back comes into play. That's when the neck comes into play. When you've got to exert your weight and lift up hers. Just forearms and punches, that's not going to matter. Trying to build up a head of steam here. Drops that elbow across the back of Jazz. Should be rolling her up for a pin attempt here. There it is. She's trying to get her on her back.
2 count.
Jazz again up at the last. I'm starting to wonder if Jazz is just using all that count she can. No need to kick out at 1 when you can kick out at 2.5.
Not just that, that's the veteran experience in her. When she starts hearing the count, she automatically knows at least get something up.
Probably, hey, if you any rest you can take, any break you can take, that's going to help you later on. Joseline now trying to pick Jazz back up to her feet. Might not be the smartest of moves.
Just talking to her.
That's a mistake. That's not something you want to do. That's that attitude that she has, that fire that she has that comes out. Sometimes she doesn't know when to control it, and her mouth gets her in trouble sometimes. Nice standing drop kick there from Joseline, driving Jazz back into the corner. Now she's got to capitalize. She's got to capitalize with more than just that one forearm. She needs to stay on her. She's fighting for the NWA Women's Championship. Looking for that code breaker there. Jazz smartly held on to that top rope. Joseline only went down herself, hit hard on the back of her neck that, as we've talked about, has been worked on previously. That's when it takes effect.
Jazz flipping her over.
Got that single leg crab. Now she's looking for an STO, or excuse me, STF. But that's a good call by referee Nick Ritters. Her foot was under the rope, so you got to break that hold. So Jazz does the right thing.
Just drags her right back to the center.
Drag her back to the middle. Now she's going to do some damage to that knee.
And slap it in again.
And hook that back in. She's got that shoulder hooked. She's got that leg hooked. Grapevine. Joseline's in the middle of the ring. She's got nowhere to go. I don't know how she's going to get out of this. She's looking for that submission, but to her credit, she will not give up. She needs to roll through. She needs to get to those ropes. There's the tap. She just was in a bad spot. She couldn't do it.
And Jazz isn't letting up.
What? Hey. Match is over. She's still the champ. She did a great job of pulling her back into the ring, into the middle of the ring, slapping on that submission hold once again. Joseline had nowhere to go, no choice but to tap out. Your winner and still NWA Women's Champion, Jazz.
Mega.
What's your name? Who you wrestling with?
MC Dub, and this is the Mega Championship. Mega.
What's your name? Who you wrestling with?
MC Dub, and this is the Mega Championship. Mega.
What's your